In this video, we're going to look at depreciation. Depreciation is basically the opposite of compound interest. The only difference really is in depreciation, the interest rate is negative. What is depreciation? Well, everything we buy goes down in value as the years go by. If we buy a new computer this year, in 3 years' time, it's worth a lot less. If we buy a new car every year, the car will decrease in value by a certain amount. That's called depreciation. So let's go through an example. A car was bought for €32,000. It depreciates at 11% per year. That means that the value goes down 11% every year. What is the car worth after 3 years? So let's write down everything that we know. We want to know the future value. That's what we're being asked to find. We know that the present value is 32,000. We know that the interest rate is 11%. We know that K, the number of compoundings per year, is just 1 because it goes down 11% per year. The number of years that we're dealing with is 3. So let's put this into our formula for compound interest. So the future value is equal to the present value, which is 32,000, times brackets 1 minus 11, because it's 11%, over 100k, well k is 1, so it's 100, to the power of n times k, well 3 times 1 is 3. And we need to work that out to find the future value, which we can do on our GDC. So I've opened my GDC at a calculator page. Now let's put in the equation. So 32,000 times, open brackets, 1 minus, I want a fraction, so control divide, 11 over 100. Make sure you're outside the bracket, raised to the power of 3, press enter. We want it as a decimal, so go to menu, number, convert to decimal, press enter. So after 3 years, the car is worth €22,559. So let's write down the future value. So the future value is equal to €22,559. Part B. After how many years is it worth half its initial cost? So we want the future value to equal 16,000. So the present value is still 32,000. The interest rate is still 11%. Remember, it's negative. K is equal to 1. N is equal to, well, we don't know that. We want to find how many years it will take. Let's put all that into our equation. So we got 16,000 has got to equal 32,000 times, open brackets, 1 minus 11 over 100 to the power of n. and I'm going to use my GDC's nsolve to solve that equation for n. Back up the GDC, go to nsolve, so menu, algebra, numerical solve, and type in the exact equation. So I want 16,000 to equal 32,000 times, open brackets, 1 minus 11 divided by 100, come outside, to the power of x. Now we're to solve for x, so comma x, press enter. So it will take 5.9495 years. So we round that up to 6. So n is equal to 6. So let's write down the value of n. So n is equal to 5.95. Therefore, after 6 years.